I am $6,327 into this Whiteout survival account, and it's day 29, and things are getting a little crazy. We have Arena of Glory now. I put my face on the right-hand side so you can see the label over there, but Arena of Glory. Let me just pop this back over here. So I'm going to do my arena run tonight, and I've already bought, my extra challenges. I don't know if I'm the big fish, so let me talk to you a little bit about my arena strategy. Essentially, when I was trying to climb the ranks and learn more about arena, I realized that if I popped up the leaderboard, then the big fish get a chance to see me and gobble me up, right? So if you are looking for arena strategy, people will tell you this already. You don't have to hear it from me. It makes sense. It's called sniping. You want to go to the last possible minute. The only problem is if you are going to buy gems, you got to make sure that you think you're going to be able to earn them back. And so for this week, for the first day, I'm buying some gems just so I can do the couple grind. I already did one match, but I'll do maybe, I was going to say I'll do another match, but essentially you want to wait. The longer you wait, the better, because as people are kind of waiting to do their own arena run, other people who are sniping, maybe some people are only comfortable with sniping the last 5 minutes. Some people are trying to do it last 3 minutes, 2 minutes. There are people who snipe all the way to the last minute and 30 seconds and to the last 30 seconds. And I did that when I was trying to climb the ranks, because if you pop up on the leaderboard, now the big fish like me, because I didn't used to be a big fish, but now I am, I get to see what the field looks like. So look, I can see nobody can beat me right now. So if it is true, I think there's only one person that can beat me, and it's marginal. We do I don't know. Right now, I don't know if she upgraded her heroes, but it was 2 out of 3 times I would beat her. Maybe it's closer to 50-50 now if she's been upgrading her heroes as well. I just upgraded Geronimo to 80 tonight, so that'll be a nice little bump as well. I'm trying not to spend too much on the heroes right now, but let me just do because it's 5 minutes and I want to show some of them, I'm just going to show what this grind looks like, because now essentially I want to just grab who's ever at the top of that list and fight them. And now, and if you are the biggest fish, then nobody can touch you. So essentially, no matter who, if it does turn out to be the case that this is a statewide competition this week, if it does turn out to be the case that among all the competition, nobody is more powerful than me, then it doesn't matter. I can climb to the top of the rank, and then nobody will be able to challenge me. The only way they'll be able to win is if they can challenge other people and accumulate more score than me in their grind. They won't be able to take points from me, but they might be able to take points from other people and get higher than me. So I'm just going to do a couple of these so that I can kind of work my way up. I'm going to refresh now, so I can work my way up the ladder a little bit, so that in the last minute I can do a few. But this is just the beginning of the tournament, so I'll have plenty of time to snipe the bigger players later. Oh, I didn't even look at who that was. This week I'm going to try, since it's an interstate competition, I'm going to try to avoid my own teammates. Normally our team is so strong, to play the game properly, good, this was not one of my teammates. To play the game properly, you're really best grabbing the highest power player that you think you can win. Because now I know I can shortcut this, I'll do that later, but right now I'm just letting them play out, because in here, I'm just going to grab the highest power player, and the highest power player that you can beat. That's what you're supposed to do. So in normally when it's not the interstate, we kind of had to make a rule as a alliance that it's okay, this is kind of some side business that doesn't count, because and try not to take it to offense, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to compete. Now here's an example where I have one of my own. This week it's an interstate competition. I really don't want to take out my own. In the top 2, if I'm going fast, I might have missed that the second one is actually not the same points and not mine. So I'm going to go for the second one there. But normally our board is so full of our alliance that it's hard for me to actually play the game properly and avoid our own alliance. All right, so here we go. Now, where are we? 3 minutes left, and I have four more. So I'm going to wait a little bit, because I can get those off pretty quickly. I'm going to wait till under the 2-minute mark, and then I'll do one more refresh to see where things stand. And then I won't let them play out, but I'll do the rapid fire. So while we're waiting on that, I got 1 minute. I hope I don't miss it, and I'm trying to show you something. But I got my Geronimo up to level 80, and this is what he looks like right now. So he's kind of skills are maxed out. Gear is looking good, although I can press the gear some more. I was told tonight that if I press the gear to 100, that I'll actually unlock Mithril in the shop, which I'm going to try to do. So, see how that works out. That grind is real though. So now if you see what I'm doing, I'm trying to like show you my strategy. This may not be optimal strategy, but it's been what's working for me. What I'm doing is I'm going to wait until I'm at the under 1 minute mark, because I know I can get these I can get them off faster. And I'm going to hold one in the tank for the very last 30 seconds as well. So when this hits a 2 minute mark, I'll do a refresh. I'll do one more battle and see where things stand. So right now I'm down all the way at 191. But what I want to happen is I want the more people with more points to float up to the top, because I get more points based on the difference. And I just want to make sure that I have enough time while I'm trying to record this and to do it before the time runs out. So here we go. I'll grab this player. And normally I'll just do it like this. And now we see where we stand. I have 1.5 minutes left. So I'll just grab this player. Right. I have 1.5 minutes and 2 to go. 2 more challenges to go. So I'll wait to the minute mark. Roughly. Want to make sure I can get them both in. So I'll do one more refresh. Oh, I don't want to grab 627. That's my own player. I'm going to spend 5 coins. There we go. Grab this person. All right. And now I got one more in the tank. I'll just wait. See if I can grab somebody last second. And we'll just leave it there. I'll just let this one play out. It's my last challenge. I don't need to. It's only 3 million. I know I'm going to win. But there we go. We got some points in on the board. Now, as the week goes on, I'll be able to scout out, higher power players. And then, but this is the deal. So you're able to grind for points essentially. So even though I'm the most powerful, if these people are willing and able to snipe last second and accumulate more points by doing that last minute sniping, it doesn't matter that I'm a high power player. What matters is how well you play the game. If you play the game right, even though I'm able to win every battle, you're able to accumulate more points than me by being smarter, by playing more aggressively, going after those points smarter. So that's where we stand. All right, now I'm going to go into, we just hit the reset. So what I'm going to do, I have a couple things to do. So the New Year's Prelude event is done. We only have the Frosty Fortunes left. So what I need to do for the Frosty Fortunes is I'm going to do the daily missions, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to play Frosty Fortune with you. So just hold on 1 second. Let me grind the missions. I'll cut and I'll come back. Well, this is an exciting turn of events. I was doing my daily grind and prepping for this recording, the next half of the recording, and all of a sudden I get like an SOS call. I'm glad I happened to be on this account, but I had to rush troops to this facility because somebody else was trying to take it. I don't think they're gonna come at us now that they see that I'm there, but it was intense for a second there. We didn't know if I was gonna be able to take it. I rushed the troops there really fast, used the march speed increasing. But man, what a thrill. I am so glad I was here and I caught the SOS call. But this is what it looks like. We basically have reinforcements coming in. So everybody's sending Patrick now. If you look at what I sent, I just picked my normal battle lineup. So this is my Geronimo. If you follow me, my Geronimo that I just leveled up to 80, and a bunch of Apex infantry and lancers and marksmen. This is actually, that's not even my default lineup. This is the crappy 33% lineup. I just had to move so fast. I didn't even pick my A1 lineup. So I'm glad the system auto-filled decent lineup there. Geo, if you're watching, that wasn't intentional. I just quickly hit the weapons facility and got a solo out because somebody told me they needed help. So let's see. what the conversation is. Please tell me you made the cut in the YouTube video. That would be so funny. Well, I did make the cut, and now I'm adding it back to the video because I think this is a funny turn of events while I'm trying to do the grind. I think we're fine on this facility now. I just wanted to share with you that little pulse pounding moment. I'm going to cut again, finish the daily grind when this drama is over, and then I'll finally get to Frosty Fortunes. All right, I think the situation is under control. We have a full garrison of Patricks now. This is what that looks like. Nice full garrison of almost 1 million troops. Nobody on this server is touching that. Maybe one can contend for it, but they're not interested in it. So, and you definitely would take some losses with this lineup. So it's really not worth it. So with that done, I finished the grind. Let's get into Frosty Fortune. Now, and let me just do some account maintenance first. The VIP grind. Here's where I stand there. I think I explained to folks before that what I'm waiting for VIP. Yes, I'm going to spend gems to get VIP to 11. But I'm going to wait until I think it's the Chinese New Year event where I'll get some decent points for using gems towards VIP. So that's the plan there. I will use gems for VIP, but I'm going to wait until I can get some credit for them. Let me just clear these red bubbles. Are there any more over here? Yeah, these little tiny ones. Ultimate value card. All right. And I guess I won't worry about the rest of them right now. Let me take a look at the backpack, see if there's anything I can open, because there's been some stuff that I've been waiting until I was recording to open. Yeah, so we have some Labyrinth. Oh, take care of that. All right, we have some Labyrinth to open. So I'm going to wait on these ones because there's not much, in there, but the Labyrinth ones I do want to open. So let's see. I'm trying to get more of these Luminary Citadel so I can upgrade it. I have been getting lucky on them, especially on this one, only 1% drop rate. I got 3 of them the other day. Let's see if I can get some more. Here we go. None. See? Your luck equals out over time. That's why you don't want to spend too much time at the casino. They're not there to lose money, folks. So, and this one is a 3% drop rate. See? I was lucky 2 days in a row. Got a little cocky. Got a little sure of myself. Thought for sure I was going to get more, and I didn't. I did pick up more Mithril in the Labyrinth shop, so that's good. And I think I'm going to hold on to that until next week and just keep on getting Mithril from the Labyrinth shop. That'll be the plan there. Let's do Frosty Fortune now. The thing about Frosty Fortune is the only thing I was trying to get, I got yesterday. I got this March skin. That's all I wanted right now. There's some other cool stuff in here, yeah, but I'm not willing to spend a lot for it. I'm trying to slow down some of my spending. So all I'm doing now is I'm going to take these daily, the daily missions. I spent the money to double the daily missions. So I'll take what I can get for free and then take this. And I don't know if I'll get any more on this progression because I'm not spending anymore. But here's the thing. If I am not going to be playing this event anymore, I'm done with this event. I really don't want to try to spend more gems to open more chests, because if I do, I'm wasting gems on roses, or these thorns of Enigma, that I have to then spend. These don't last for the tournament. So I was thinking about this yesterday, and when I opened up the stream, when I opened up the lot. So I was thinking about this yesterday, that all I want to do now is the daily grind, collect those gems, and not spend them to open up chests. I was thinking like I can just at least keep playing the event, but in fact, I'm done with this event. So I think this is the last recording I'm going to do on Frosty Fortune for this particular Frosty Fortune, because it's running for another 2 days, but I'm not going to spend any. All I'm going to do is the daily grind and collect the gems and then save them for the next time Frosty Fortune comes out, and I'll use them then. Because the gems you can save, but the thorns you cannot. So if I start wasting gems opening up chests to get thorns, it'll be a waste. So that's where we stand right now. I've got what I want from this shop from now. I don't know, maybe some of you folks can tell me in the comments, I would imagine, like everything, that the shops get better. And so that's what I'm hoping, that I'll save the gems and be able to use them when the shop is even better. There is one thing I'm going to do, though, that I did promise I was going to do. What I said I'm going to do is I'm going to just every day, just for the VIP grind aspect of it, and it's only 99 cents or $1, I'm going to buy the basic pack every day. There is a problem I have. Did you see that pop up? There's one problem I have. Maybe I signed up for this and I don't know what else of value that I could be spending on to get that. So let's take a quick look. We have the Alliance mobilization going on. I need top off rewards to satisfy that. And there aren't any other events, I think, that'll make it. So let's see what deals we have. I don't think there's a lot of special deals or anything like that. I could go for, I don't think that comes up with top off rewards. These include top off rewards, but I don't really see much value in this one. That's why I stopped using this one. It's skill books basically. And then, so if there's something I have to spend money on, oh man, that's 12,000, huh? So if there's something I spend money on, it's either Snowbusters, which I don't think do these packs come with any VIP? Let's see. What is this? That's 500. So that's about right. That's the 500 for $1. So I could go for the Snowbusters if I wanted to. Got 2 more days on Snowbusters. You do get good rewards for Snowbusters. And if my whole point, I just want to make sure I have efficient VIP spend. And so ideally, I only want to buy up to the $5 mark. So let's do this. Let's go to Frosty Fortune, and I'll buy, because I need to spend the money for that. And as long as I'm spending efficiently, I'm saving all these anyways. So I'm going to buy up to the $5 mark where the efficiency drops off. And that's it for this. And I'm going to save all those Gems of Enigma for next time. And now, it's not enough. It's not going to be enough. If I go to Snowbusters and I buy these up to the $5 point, then see, it scales properly up into the $5 mark, and then it drops off. So I'm looking at, basically I'm trying to satisfy this this mobilization requirement as efficiently as possible. So those are the 2 special ones. And if I recall, let me just take care of this quick. If I recall, there aren't a whole lot of, good deals otherwise. So you know what? I'll buy, even though I really don't want this. This isn't so bad. It's the skill books that I can use. So I'll grab this because it's at the $5 mark. Efficient spending. Now I just need to buy one more relatively small thing with top off rewards, and I'll satisfy that. So what can we find that's a small? The weekly benefits card, I don't think. Does it have top? Oh, it does have top off rewards, but I'm past the efficient point. These are all $10, so I really don't want to do that. I'll have to come back and do that later. This comes with top off rewards, but it's already, yeah. Does this come with any top off rewards or VIP points? No. That does seem like a really good value, though, actually. I probably should have bought this. But that's not what I need right now. I need... Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to do some inefficient spend. Is there something in Snowbusters that I can use, that I can spend on that comes with VIP points? And does this come with this? I don't see VIP points here. So no VIP there. So I'm spending on something inefficiently. What is the thing I'm going to spend on inefficiently? Maybe I could just check out the crap deals. All right, this is I'll take a mix and match. That'll work. This actually works as well. The gear enhancement. This is the mix and match is probably better. And the regular packs, I think, are all bumped up to things that I don't need right now. So let's see. On the mix and match, I'm going to grab, actually, because I want to try to get the gear up, I'm going to grab these, I'm going to grab the gear, and I don't need construction anymore, but I do need research. You know what? I'm going to just grab the gear because I want to get the gear to 100 to see if I can unlock Mithril. I want to test that theory. So here we go. And this is efficient spending, $5. I'll close out that requirement. Good. So now I closed out the mobilization requirement. So there we go. That's all I'm spending for today. Let's see, while I'm in here,
You do notice
how far will those gears go towards getting me to, probably it's not going to get me to 100. Let's beat it. This is why it's hard to get to 100, because as you go up, look, it's not even, it's just barely a dent. Like every level at this point is painful. Look at that. Every level is painful. It's all that gear enhancement, and all I got up to was 91. So that's gonna be the next grind for Geronimo, is getting his gear to 100. So there we go. That's all I have for tonight. That's all the spending I have. But thank you for hanging out with me, and until next time, I'll catch you later.